Yeah, I'm just going to do a couple more examples on those area subtractions. I got a couple. These are all on Miro if you want to go look at them, where you could just do it here. You can pause and try and do this one. But the area of the rectangle is 36, and then I need to take away 4 circles with radius 1.5. This one's pretty hard. I see a circle and a rectangle. Looks like the rectangle is all buttoned up. I've got both dimensions, it's got a base and a height. That's easy enough. But how am I going to get this radius? Is it 9? Nah. I mean, that kind of looks like 9. This one's pretty tricky. You're going to have to draw this radius. And that one's special because it forms a right triangle. Let's see, if this is 12, this is 6. If this is 9, then this is 4.5. So if I use Pythagorean formula, Pythagorean theorem, what is it? Theorem. It's, I'll say the radius squared equals 6 squared plus 4.5 squared. Yeah, you can't really do that without a calculator. And again, I don't need the plus or minus here because the radius is automatically positive. But then the area of the circle, now that I have the radius, even though it's some terrible decimal, I'll just leave it like that for now. So area of the circle, pi r squared, and r is the square root of 56.25 squared. So that's kind of convenient. The square root and the square cancel out. So the area of my circle is 56.25 pi. All right, so final answer of the shaded region, it's that area take away 12 times 9. Pause it and try it yourself. I can see that's 10, which means the radius is 5. I've got the big circle. The big circle does have a radius of 10, so pi r squared for the big one. I'm going to take away 2 of the small circles, so 2 pi r squared. So I get, that's going to be 25 pi times 2 is 50 pi. 100 pi minus 50 pi is 50 pi. It's kind of like 100x minus 50x is not 50, it's 50x. Kind of like 100 bicycles. That's a picture of a bicycle. Take away 50 bicycles. is 50 bicycles. All right, 100 pi minus 50 pi is 50 pi. Final answer. So here I'm. This number is divided into 3 equal parts, so I can see the diameter of these semicircles is 5, which means their radii are 2.5. They are semicircles. Let me be careful. Semicircles 1/2 pi r squared. But there's 3 of them. So I'll just multiply that by 3. And that's the area I'm taking away. And I'm taking it away from this big semicircle, which is 1/2 pi 15 squared. Careful. Yeah, the radius is 7.5. Yeah, I'm not going to simplify that. These are a little different than yours because here, it looks like you're meant to use a calculator. I know on yours there was no calculator. A little different. Something we were doing yesterday, when we get these rectangles, like this side of the rectangle has to be equal to the other side. So we can take this 12 and translate it up there where we need it. Now I can see this relationship between 12 and 4 and this missing bit. So 12 minus 4 is 8, which means my radius is 4. So to close this one out, got the area of the big triangle, 9 times 12. And we'll take away one semicircle, 1/2 pi 4 squared. 16. Not over 16. I'm just making little notes myself. That thing is 16. 16 times 1/2, 8 pi. And whatever that is. Something. Oh, I almost forgot the units. Feet squared. That's the rectangle. And I'm going to take away 2 semicircles with a radius of 7. I think this first one, maybe not, that I'm doing with a triangle in it. Let's see. All right, let me start with that rectangle. I'm looking at the base and I'm looking for this height. So I'm going to look on the other side of the rectangle. And I see 10 and 15, so I make that 25. So I've got the rectangle worked out, and I'm just going to look at this triangle. And the triangle has 3 sides, but the base and the height, they have to be the 2 legs of the triangle, the two sides that are perpendicular to each other. So the hypotenuse will never be the height. Good? So let me check that out. All right, so I have one of those 2 legs. It's 10, but I'm missing this one. Let's see, this whole side is 20, and I'll translate this side of the triangle up here. And then I can see 20 take away 12 is 8. So the triangle is 1/2 10 times 8. 80, 40. This one also is, I guess, medium hard. You can pause it and try it yourself. Got a rectangle and a triangle again, or you could say a rectangle and 2 triangles. So I could consider this one big triangle or two small triangles. We'll just see how the numbers come out. That'll help us decide which way we'll look at it. All right. So I'm going to translate these things. 54. I mean, it's good. It doesn't hurt anything, but didn't really help me. The 62 is what I need. Because I need this side of the triangle. So this is 62. And since I have the base of the big triangle and I have the height, I'm just going to do the big triangle instead of two small triangles. So the area is 1/2 times the base times the height. And that's the triangle. I just need to add that to 62 plus 54. So I'll just add that. Did I say plus? 62 times 54. So I won't simplify it, but that's the final answer. Yeah, actually, I just noticed this one says perimeter. Did any of these other... All these were asking just for the area. And I didn't see perimeter. Did we do perimeter on your homework? Can't remember. But you probably should have the formula for the circumference of a circle memorized. So I'll just write that here. The area is, whoops, just pi r squared. The circumference is 2 pi r. Very similar, just the 2 is in front instead of as an exponent. So I guess I'm going to be using that in this problem. They're asking for the perimeter, which is the sum of all these lengths, including this semi-circumference, or the circumference of half a circle. This is not part of the perimeter. All right, so I can see perimeter is 48 plus 36 plus 48, and then I just need the half circumference. So my 36 will translate up here, which means the radius is half of 36. Let me calculate. The circumference of a full circle would be 2 pi times 18, but since it's only a semicircle, right, like that, that's supposed to be a half circle. It's 1/2 times this. All right, so that's 18 pi inches, I guess. All right, so I won't go any further, but the perimeter is 48 plus 36 plus 48 plus 18 pi inches, not inches squared.